I realized that I've kind of created a monster. And that monster is my overflowing drawers and dressers and hangers of clothing. It's gotten so bad to the point where I have to like double hang, you know, where on your hanger you put together more than like 3 items onto one hanger and like pray that it doesn't bend the hanger so much. So then, I don't know. Yeah, it's gotten to the point where I have to strategically choose which pieces of clothing that I want to hang up, and I hang like 3 pieces on one hanger. So I've decided that I just need to get rid of a large portion of my clothing, either by selling it or by donating it. And yeah, come on and check out this monster with me. So a lot of you have already seen this part of my clothing collection in a lot of the videos that I posted before. So we have the clothing rack over here, and these I'm actually gonna keep because I rotate the clothing every couple of months, so that way it can kind of like keep up with the seasons. Okay. So I kind of lied here because, as you'll see in the upcoming clips, I end up getting rid of quite a few things from this rack, but let's not linger on the fact that I fibbed on the internet and it's going to be there forever to remind me of my morality. Come. This right here is kind of just a modge podge of like a bunch of different pants and clothing that I have washed but not had a chance to put away yet. And honestly, I don't really have a place to put them anyway. Underneath this pile of junk, you know, I can't even fit clothes in here anymore. And oh look, under this, I have more clothes. Come here. Underneath this clothing section, which is a kind of a deep and dark and scary place. These are where like shoes are stored. My fallen soldier. Anyway, these are a bunch of shoes that sometimes I wear, but I don't wear them all the time. Every single one of these gray boxes is a collection of clothing that I am not going to be wearing during the season. And admittedly, I think I haven't opened this box since I've moved from UCLA, so September of 2020. And here are 2 more boxes. Last but not least, we have the trunk of my car, which is a place where I store a bunch of clothing, kind of like a fucking squirrel does with nuts. But we most certainly have our work cut out for us. So the plan of attack goes something like this. Oh no, actually I think I need to face it the other way. Alright, so starting over on this side, we have a bunch of my bags that I haven't worn in fucking forever. Also, a lot of these bags I just don't really resonate with anymore. I don't even know what I have in here. I have a fucking marble sample from like Home Depot or whatever. A pair of shades that I haven't worn. I don't know why, but I bought a bunch of these. These were supposed to be things where you like tie your hair into a ponytail. Honestly, never used this for my hair. Like I literally would just pull the band around me and then like tie it into a little thing and walk around like this. Next, this bag. I'm gonna keep this just to see if my sisters want it. In Exhibit A, this is one of those examples where I like that I gave earlier, where you layer or you put multiple items on one clothing rack because you have too much clothes. Hi. So I actually started filming this about a week and a half ago, and then I stopped filming it because life. Well, now I'm back to filming this, and today, maybe not today, tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, but maybe in like a couple of days, I will have cleaned out my closet. It is like way too hot to be trying this on. So instead of me overanalyzing and oversharing the story, the reasoning, and the context behind every single piece of clothing and accessory that I bought, I decided to fast forward these clips at 3x speed and instead talk to you about the whole strategy behind my clothes purge. I wanted to get rid of clothes that, number 1, did not fit me well. Why does this fit so weird? I feel like if I lifted my hand, I would totally flash someone. So I have to be like this all night long. And that's kind of oppressive. This one's gotta go. I find that when clothes do not fit me well, I never end up wearing it because I'm low-key super self-conscious and I don't like feeling awkward, especially when the awkwardness stems from the way the clothes fits. This is the next piece on the rack, and in all honesty, it's cute and all, but like kind of rides up at in the back. And I kind of like lost the buttons right here that are supposed to keep all the goods hidden. So I think I'm gonna have to give this one away. So I'm getting rid of those items altogether since I won't end up wearing them anyway. Now this dress was one of my favorite dresses whenever I purchased it. I have such a love-hate relationship with this dress because the reason why I have a love-hate relationship for this is because the material right by the rib cage does not give. There is no room to squeeze in. So if your butt like fluctuates a little bit, you just wouldn't fit into this dress. So I love it though. I'm keeping this. Number 2, if the clothes has fabric that I don't like. I feel like I look like a teacher. I don't know. Itchy fabrics or fabrics that make too much noise. Windbreaker fabric, for example, are the bane of my existence. I just have gotten to the point in life where I choose my clothes and no longer have to wear just clothes that my parents bought me. I purchased some online pieces before that look really nice, but when they arrived in person, the texture just didn't do it for me. So if I don't like the way that a fabric feels against my skin, it's out. So this is one of those shirts that make my boobs look incredible, but there's a catch for this. I physically cannot move my hands or my arms above this level. Do I struggle with the conflict of not being able to hug people and wave to them? And as a pro, have my boobs look fantastic. It's a real dilemma, people. And I think this is a keeper. Number 3, if I'm not going to wear it in the next 6 months, then it's out. Now, I say 6 months because there are winter clothes that I would need to keep. And if I just tossed all of my winter clothes, that would be environmentally toxic and it would just be a waste of money and just really bad practice. But anyway, if I go 6 months without wearing something in my closet, then it must be because I've completely forgotten about it and would thus not need to have it in my closet anyway. And finally, number 4, if it does not fit my current style, then I need to get rid of it. Now, here comes the most controversial part of my closet, which is the section that includes animal print. I don't know if I'll ever wear animal print again. Maybe it'll come back. I think this one speaks for itself. I have this nasty habit of obsessing over a certain fashion style and then mass purchasing a bunch of items that fits this one aesthetic. And 4 months down the line, after a bunch of self-reflection, I end up hating the aesthetic or deeply regretting purchasing any clothing item of that style in the first place. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting rid of a lot of items that I no longer vibe with. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna give this away. Look at the progress that we've made so far, everybody. I have so much more space on my rack. And now it's time to tackle this fucking mess. So on top, I have miscellaneous items of clothing that I've tried on, you know, because whenever I'm going out, I have to try on at least like 5 different things to pick outfits. And so the remnants that don't get put away is on top right here. 3 whole things of clothing to go through, and you're gonna get to see it all. A denim skirt. And then I have like a bunch of schoolgirl skirts. It just needs to be washed. So a really nice thing I experienced while purging my closet is that I got to fall in love with pieces of clothing that I forgot about all over again. I don't even know what it is. It's like a denim dress and I'm gonna give it away. This is supposed to be a sweater dress, but honestly with the length, it's kind of just like a sweater. And so I'm gonna give it away. It just doesn't fit me. I'm just too tall for this kind of stuff. I'm a very visual person, so I rely on seeing and envisioning myself in whole outfits before I can begin to gravitate towards an item of clothing. This dress I've had for the longest time, and if you've known me for a long time, then you've seen me in this dress at least twice. Kind of outgrown it. I think I'm gonna have to give it away. What are they supposed to cover? Okay, so now that we've cleared off that top pile, let's get into the goods on the inside. Lingerie that got mixed up in here. Sometimes I don't know why I buy certain things. Like in the moment, I feel like I'm gonna for sure wear them, but like I've never worn this turtleneck sweater. And I don't know if I will in like the next 6 months. I've matured a lot from my phase, my lace shirt phase. So I think it's time to part from these. I'm gonna give these away. The key idea here is that I have to be able to put together an entire outfit in which I feel confident and comfortable. I don't know what I was thinking whenever I bought this. I swear to God, I said I was gonna wear it like everywhere. Hi, so I was talking so much that the sun started to set. We're entering Extreme Closet Cleanout Nighttime Edition. Scary. Hi, Welcome to day 3 of me cleaning out my closet. I kind of gave up a little bit yesterday because the sun started to set and I didn't want to do it into the night. Nope. The beach pant. Gotta keep these. Oh my god. And just like that, I've managed to clear up an entire drawer of space.
Say it's gonna be okay, 'cause this winter is so long, feels like it's haunting me. Say that
Look at all this clothes, it's gone, and I still have a whole shelf of space.
onto yesterday, but if I wait till the summer, oh,
Add more to the pile.
but if I wait till the summer, oh.
Alright folks, so we're actually making some really good progress here. We've actually moved to the ground is kind of the state that we're in right now. Oh boy. Things that I'm gonna keep, I'm gonna put it into this pile right here. Sorting through these pieces was a strong reminder that I have actually a lot of clothes. And now that I finally downloaded TikTok, I have more outfit inspo, so yeah, I mean, you could totally follow me on TikTok, but I don't really do anything and I'm the worst dancer, so don't expect much. Onto the pile. Look at all the freaking glitter. So let's really quickly talk about the elephant in the room here, which very well could be this pile of shoes that I don't wear regularly. I tend to have this nasty habit of buying a lot of high-heeled shoes, and I do this thing where I pick high heels that are at least 3.9 inches tall, and whenever I wear the shoes, they end up hurting my feet so badly that I end up never wearing the heels again and regretting my purchase. I don't know what it is that made me buy all of these heels. These, oh boy. These have been sitting in the dark corners of my closet for the longest time. And I don't know why I do this, but whenever I see a pair of white sneakers, I don't know why, but I have emotional attachment to it, even if it's not my shoe. So this has been sitting for maybe about 3 years and I haven't even touched them. I totally forgot that I had them. And so I'm gonna toss these. They're not even Converse, by the way. These are like the $12 Forever 21 white sneakers that you could get. And I bought them and they have like coffee stains on them. Ew. Next up, I have these heels, which I wore to my high school graduation. I haven't worn them since. Maybe I'm just a hoarder. I'm gonna give these away. And here is another pair of white sneakers that I purchased simply because I thought it would rid me of every single one of my insecurities. Probably one of the reasons why it didn't rid me of my insecurities is because it's been existing for 4 years in the deepest, darkest corners of this office. Anyway, I'm going to give these away. So these are the shoes that I ended up choosing to give away or toss. So you see my army of shoes is no longer an army, but maybe a small So it's been a hot minute since I've had my closet cleaned. It's been about a week and I'm doing my best to maintain the cleanliness of everything. It feels so nice. I feel so clean. It just feels so refreshing and so clean. Like that's just how I feel, refreshed and clean. Like I took a shower, but I mean, I take showers way more often than I purge my closet. I really enjoyed making this video, and so if you enjoyed watching this, go ahead and give this video a like, share with your friends, subscribe for more, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, even though I don't do anything on Twitter, and I'll see you in the next one.